Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, traders from across the globe. Thank you for tuning into my 2,222nd edition of Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar Carboni. Hey, thanks for tuning in, and let me just say a special warm thank you to all of you fans. Your comments on these last few videos, that rant that I went on, your comments were so warm and just, wow, I was touched. And, you know, oddly enough, I had to show my wife this. How often do you get 170 comments on the internet, 200, whatever the number was, and they're all happy? Yes, Oscar, thank you, good guy. So YouTube, once again, thank you so much. One of the things I try to do is I always try to reply to your comments. So please leave comments under this video, and I'll reply to them as I do to my others. So, once again, the video goes out on YouTube, and everybody's so happy with me. The same exact video, and this is why I had to show my wife, Lisa. The same exact video that gets all these fantastic comments, makes me want to cry, it's so nice. I put it out on Facebook on the same evening, and here's what I get. Rah! Oscar, your mother's fat, you suck, I hope you die, you know nothing about trading, you're a snake oil salesman, look at you, you sell your stuff, that's why you know it's no good. While I give it away on a free video, they're just going nuts on me, you know what I'm saying, on Facebook. And then you come back to YouTube and everyone's like, hi Oscar, thanks for your help, you know, things are great. What on earth with Facebook, people? What the hell? Cool out a little bit. Trump's gone now. There's no need to fight anymore. Everybody just try to relax a little. You know what I'm saying? So, oddly enough, I showed it to my wife, and she's looking at the comments on YouTube, and she's like, wow, that's really incredible. I said, now watch this, same video. And I start to show what's happening on Facebook, and it's like, you got to duck every 30 seconds. Something flies at your head, you know, when you read the comments. Unreal. Anyway, thank you once again. Much appreciated. I will continue to put out these videos. I'd like to go on another rant, but it would be very quick. Not much of a rant, but, you know, I've seen all the I've seen all the movies. You've seen all the movies. Once the pandemic hits and all the movies that we've ever seen, once they finally come up with the vaccine, what do? They bring out the National Guard, pop up tents everywhere, and they start calling people. Social Security number, look it up. If you're blank, 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 the blank, 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 show up on Monday. If you got the next number, show up on Tuesday. And we get our inoculations. Where the fuck are they? I mean, where is the National Guard? Where are our inoculations? I just don't understand. I've seen all the damn movies. Do you get it? So some of us don't want to get the inoculation. I completely get that. I get your argument completely. But for the ones who do, like me, I grew up on a trading floor. You know, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 people in one big square box every day in New York City where it's cold and hot. If you don't get your flu shot every year, half of you get sick. So I'm used to the flu shot. I got one this year. Thank the Lord, no COVID. So I'm one of the people who get it, and there's a lot of people out there who would want it. Where the fuck are these people, man? I pay for my National Guard through my taxes. Would you get in front of my house and inoculate me, please? Please, can you just give us the shit? You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Do they have to drag this out forever? Forever. They're just going to drag it out. Now, there is this. We can take the vaccine, and you know, about 9 months later, you can see like a leg grow out of my forehead and stuff, and then we'll wish we never actually took it. But until that leg pops out of my forehead, I'm more than happy to line up for my shot. I hope you guys are too. In any event, it's, you know, I'm in disbelief that we don't have the hospital tents popped up everywhere. I just don't get it. Anyway, you know, this is a very risky game. Life, obviously, is a risky game more than it used to be. You know, you used to have to worry about normal stuff. Getting hit by a car, somebody maybe decides to shoot you for whatever reason. You go to a mall, you become one of whatever. But we used to have normal reasons for worrying. Now, you don't know what coming at you, you know, just wow. So anyway, risk is everywhere, like in trading, so please put your stops in, put them in first. Always, always trade with money that is earmarked to be lost. We had a horrible day. What's today? Wednesday? Wednesday now for Thursday's video. We had a horrible day Monday. You know what I mean? Our stops got hit. We boom, smash, crack. These things happen. The OMNI's not always going to be right. So make sure you know the risks. Now let's get moving for what should happen for trading on Thursday. I've already thanked you. Thank you. Until the Omni flips, I am compelled to buy dips in the Russell. I've got no choice. I've got to buy them. Until the Omni says I am red now and you can sell rallies, Oscar, we're compelled to buy dips, which is what we're planning on doing on Thursday. Now, metals traders, beware. Number 3 on the board, beware, metals traders. Watch out for the dollar. So if you're in Reddit, if you're one of the traders from Robinhood, if you even bother with the silver or gold, just be careful. If you metal traders are listening, I'll show you in a moment. The dollar's at a spot where if it continues, metal's going to get hammered. We've already had the double top in silver. Gold isn't a bear flag. You know, those things to a technician mean downside. So careful there. I'll show you those charts. And don't forget this. At all times, no matter what goes on, if you do this first and put your stop in before you trade, then you get to say this to yourselves over and over again, and you know what that is. Stops are in. Stay tuned, kids. The video is not over. Emotions are out. And that is really true. Put your stops in first. It's so much easier to have a position on going against you when you know you're going to finally get knocked out somewhere and you don't have to make a seat of the pants decision. So, let's go to the charts with no further ado except for this. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Let's go look at some charts. Traders, Russell 2000 daily bar. Omni has not told me to start selling, so I am not going to sell. It's been a great hold of this channel, as it does each time. But at the average, very nice, right? At the average hold right there. Here, same thing, nice pop. So when the average and this channel, for whatever reason, who cares, come together, seems to be a nice pop above that. So until Omni tells me I can sell, I have to buy the dips in the Russell. So we will do that for trading on Thursday. Then you've got Bitcoin, and look at how nice Bitcoin looks for now. You know, it's been riding this average really, really, really well. Algorithms, the street, whatever's attached to this. This average has told you when it's safe to get back in. And right now, that's kind of what it's telling you. It's safe to get back in, and Bitcoin looks like it wants to go higher. Then we've got this. Look at your dollar index. Here's what's interesting. This dollar index has been in a tailspin for a long time now, right? And generally, when it moves up, it hits this average, gets above it a little, and then drops. Gets above the average again a little, and then drops. This time, though, seems to be getting above the average, but it's breaking out of the channel at the same time. Now, if dollar goes up, things like metals usually go down unless there's some kind of craziness going on at the moment. People are in a flight to quality, because if you were on a seesaw, if you will, and you had dollars on one side and you had precious metals like gold and silver on the other, when the dollar goes down, gold and silver would go up, right? But the dollar right now is going up. So let's look at it this way. When the dollar goes up, what happens to gold and silver? They have to go down in a normal market. So if this dollar breaks out here, gold and silver may get hammered. You got to be very, very careful here. So remember, you've got this killer bear flag in gold. It is below the 50 and 200 bar moving averages, called the, if you remember, I showed this to you the other day, we have a golden cross, which is when these guys cross in one direction. Then you've got the death cross, and that's when the 50 gets below the 200. That happened here. So 50 is below the 200, death cross comes in. Bear flag defined here, right? And the top of this long channel all come together here yesterday, and gold starts to go down. Omni's bearish. I think with the bearish signals you're looking at here, you must expect gold to try to move lower. And then we've got the silver chart, which, you know, I don't know if I actually brought the silver chart into this, but if you recall, we had the double top in silver, and the double top, basically, big, big, big run up in silver. Market came around for a while, big, big, big run up in silver again, and then I warned all, double top is in. When we see one, we sell one. Well, silver is starting to work its way down, and if the dollar does what we expect, which maybe is get above the channel, gold will go down and silver will follow. So be careful out there, traders. Just make sure you know what you're doing and come join me at livewithoscar.com or, of course, futurestraders.com. I'll see you in my live chat room.